everyone, and thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed, and if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button so that you can receive the videos that we shoot regarding mental health. We've been discussing narcissistic characteristics, and today I want to discuss red flags which can make you know that you are in a narcissistic relationship or you are in a relationship with a narcissist. So how do you know? One, you need to prove that he or she told you something, because they keep denying, they keep gaslighting. They'll tell you something, then you will tell them, I didn't like the way you said this, and they say, I said that, you're going crazy. So if you find yourself needing to keep a text for 3 months or 2 weeks so that you can pull it out one day and say, see, this is what you said, then you're probably in a narc relationship. If you find yourself writing a long email to this person or a long text to this person because they never let you speak, when you are in an argument, they shut you down, they intimidate you, so you are never able to express yourself. As a result, you end up writing very long texts, because that's the only way you can be able to express yourself to him or her without being shut down. So if you don't feel heard, and the only way to be heard is to put it in writing, vis-a-vis discussing, you may be in a narcissistic relationship. Long emails, long texts. If you find yourself again always being interrupted before you can say something, before you can put your point across in this relationship, and in this case, by the way, I am not even talking about family relationships, I'm talking about romantic relationships. If you find yourself always being interrupted, so that at the end of an argument, at the end of a conversation, you feel frustrated, you may be in a narcissistic relationship. If you find yourself tempted to take a video of your boyfriend or your girlfriend doing something for evidence, because the next time you tell them you did this and this, they'll tell you you're crazy. That was not me. Me? I did that? Are you kidding me? Are you going crazy? That's why I keep telling you something is wrong with your head. If you always find yourself needing or tempted to take a video so that one day you'll tell him, you see what you said, you see what you are doing, you see how you behave when people come, you see your body language, the way you change. If you find yourself tempted to take a video because they will deny, then you may be in a narcissistic relationship. If you find yourself never getting an apology for being hurt or being told something hurtful, they never apologize. They always justify or deny. We call it gaslighting. They say, I never said that. So that you are hurt over and over again, but incidentally, you are hurt, but you are the one who always apologizes for the sake of peace. Then again, you may be in a narcissistic relationship. If you find yourself so frustrated that sometimes you want to just scream to let out that frustration, you may be in a narcissistic relationship. If you ever find yourself insulted all the time, you know, for narcissists, their love language is insulting you. You're so stupid, you can't even get that. You are so slow. You are the one who catches the joke 10 years later. Look at how you dress. Look at how you cook. Look at how you behave. Who even does that? For a narcissist, insults are their love language. So if you find yourself getting used to abuse, so that it becomes your second nature. You start getting comfortable with being abused. Then you are in a narcissistic relationship where abuse becomes your normal. That is a narcissistic relationship, and it is not fair. It is not normal. Normal people don't shame and abuse people. So something is wrong. You need to really reconsider that relationship. If you find yourself always wanting to please this person at your expense, they don't like the way you are, so you starve yourself to lose weight for them. If you find yourself changing your dressing, changing your hair, changing the way you talk, and not for the better, you are not upgrading yourself. You're actually becoming uncomfortable with the changes, but you want to be loved by this person so much, you are in a narcissistic relationship. We call it trauma bonding. You are so bonded to this person. You may need to revisit my video on my YouTube on trauma bonding, because what happens is when you are in love with a narcissist, so you end up going out of your way and doing uncomfortable things to make them happy. That is trauma bonding, and that means you are in a narcissistic relationship where you find yourself always bending over backward to make them happy at your expense, at the expense of your happiness. If you find yourself avoiding relationships, your parents, your siblings, your friends, because the narcissist does not want to see you with friends, they don't want you to socialize, ask yourself why. What is it they are afraid I'm going to tell my friends or my parents? Then again, you may be in a narcissistic relationship. And finally, this list is not exhaustive, but this is just touching on the normals of where clients come to me and the common red flags. And finally is fear. When you are driven by fear in this relationship, you fear this person. Relationships ideally are supposed to make life easier for us, where you find love, where you find safety. So if you are fearful, tense in this relationship, it may be narcissistic. Now you know. If you want to get out, please seek therapy. Remember, you got this. Thank you.